Hi everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. Before I get started here, I just wanted to mention that I have had time to go through some of the comments, or most of the comments I should say, from our last couple of videos. And I just wanted to give you guys another big thank you for all of your great, supportive, and very motivating comments. It was definitely a very kind of positive experience for my brother and I. So thank you very much. I hope you guys are looking forward to the results. But speaking of results, we have another $100 box of Canadian nickels to go through here. I just want to point out a couple of things before we start. I do see that there are quite a bit of machine wrapped rolls here in this box. Now usually what these have indicated in the past was that there were no pre-1982 99.9% nickel nickels in them. I have looked at all the faces on these machine wrapped rolls too. I'll just point out that the face is visible from both ends. I looked at all the faces and I noticed that they were all from more recent years, before everything after the year 2000. So nothing in the 90s or the 80s. So I'm not very hopeful for those particular rolls. What I think I'm going to do is go through about 3 or 4 of them. If there's no coins before the year 2000, then I'm just going to cut my losses and probably just not go through the rest. It probably makes sense not to waste our time going through those particular rolls. But other than that, as you guys can see, again, we have the usual here. We have the clear plastic rolls, shotgun rolls, and even a couple of paper wrapped rolls here, as you can see on the end. So, not very hopeful for these machine wrapped rolls, but there's definitely still some good rolls in there for us. Definitely looking forward to seeing our results. But as always, I'll go through these rolls and I'll show you guys what we get. See you guys in a bit. Alright, welcome back everybody. I just made it through the entire box, and I have to be honest, this was one of the more bizarre boxes that I've been through. As you can see here in front of you though, I ended up not going through all of the machine wrapped rolls. I went through about 3 or 4, and just like I had suspected before I started coin roll hunting, there weren't any nickels before the year 2000 in those 3 or 4 first rolls. So I thought that I would save myself some time, save ourselves some extra rolling, and I just left these rolls. What do we have there? We have 12 and then 15. So 15 total rolls that we didn't go through. That's alright. Sometimes you just gotta kind of cut your losses. We've had absolutely no luck on these machine wrapped rolls in the past, so we thought that it was best just to leave them to the side. Now, as you would expect, let's move over into our results. We didn't end up with a lot of the older and more rare coins with this box here. Let's start with our Young Queen portraits. No 1964s, but we did have 2 from 1963. And we also had 2 12-sided nickels. We had a 1961 Canadian nickel, as you see there on the left, and then a 1962 12-sided Canadian nickel. So only 4 older and more rare coins here. However, it gets a little bit interesting when we move to the pre-1982 99.9% nickel bullion coins. As you see in front of you there, and again, there are some stacks behind the ones on top. There's 13 total stacks of 10, which means that we found 130 99.9% nickel nickels, which is really surprising considering we didn't even go through 15 of the total 50 rolls. So we were really happy with this total. And if we add these 130 with the 4 older and more rare coins that you just saw, again those 2 Young Queen portraits and the 2 12-sided nickels, those are also 99.9% nickel. So 130 in total, 134 in total, which works out to be 6.7%. So again, as we've been saying in our last couple of boxes, if we can get around 3 to 5%, we're more than happy. So 6.7% is really good. We're really happy with that result for this box here. So 6.7%, great numbers for us. Again, I'll move it just behind. I'll take these down. When I set up the camera, I didn't realize that you couldn't see the stacks behind there. And just so that we make sure, again, we had 130 in total. So 130 plus the 4 older ones, 134, 6.7% in this box. It was kind of an up and down different box here. I think going forward we'll really have to just consider not doing the machine wrapped rolls, which is okay. Fortunately for us, we haven't come across too many of them recently. But hope you guys enjoyed the video here. Let us know how your coin roll hunting is going. I know a lot of you are continuing to coin roll hunt, whether it be in Canada here with the nickels or with pennies and nickels down in the United States. But yeah, let us know how you guys are doing with your hunts. Also too, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I've had a chance to go through a lot of the recent comments, and you guys are great. So thank you very much for that. If you could keep them coming, we greatly appreciate that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the week here. It is Wednesday, and we'll see you guys on the weekend. Bye for now.